this is the long dark, right? I took few too many risks, which is kind of fun, because I'm not dying. But again, great survival simulation, right? You can't beat this. Maybe I'll run into a wolf and put me out of my... That familiar breeze. That life-ending breeze of the long dark. The best survival game on the market, in my opinion, guys. How you doing? It's James Walton, host of the I Am Liberty Show, with you today to play around in a little survival gaming. As you can see, I play this. Or at least I start. You know what? A lot of these 0 percenters are probably my son, because he loves this game about as much as I do. Interloper, I am not. I think we're going to go here because I'm not going to be paying as much attention. This is an incredible survival game. And the reason I'm up here doing survival gaming videos is because I kind of like the idea of survival simulation. You know, I've had a lot of people... Let's go here to the Forlorn. This is new. I don't know this one. This one looks like something new they've just put in. So the reason I'm doing these survival videos... For one thing, let me be honest with you. I'm looking to bulk content up on my YouTube page because I put all my podcasts out on YouTube. And I think that it'll be just another way that you could consume. Plus, I want to talk to you more. You know, I don't get to talk to you as much as I'd like, but I don't want to commit to another night either on the live broadcast at prepperbroadcasting.com. I told you I'm really looking to stay out of commitments that are on a weekly basis. My life is wonderful. I love what I do. I love the time that I have. I love the fact that I'm not tethered down by anything. And I want to keep it that way. So this is another way for us to chat. And it's also a way to get back a little piece of what scared people away about video games. This idea that in the prepper community, survivalist community, that yes, you have to practice your skills. I understand that. There's no substitute for that. But at the same time, man, there's a lot to be learned from simulation. So you can't tell me that simulation is irrelevant, right? So where we're at here, we're in a bad spot here. We're starting in a very bad spot. And the way this game works, basically, let's take a look in our backpack and see what we have. So we've got some fire starting, apparatchiks, a little first aid here if we get hurt. You will get hurt in this game, and you will need that first aid. I don't know about these shoes and these clothes. I'm not thrilled about them. We got a sweater here. And as you can see, it shows you how well it does against the cold. Got a little bit of food and water. A sewing kit, which is very good. And down here, you'll see what we're dealing with. It's negative 20 degrees out today. A little brutal, right? Negative 20 down there in the bottom left. You'll see at negative 20, I'm suffering big time. You know what I mean? There's a big issue with negative 20. You're not going to live long out in it. So I'm running through and I'm picking up these sticks. This is a method that I like to use. Your character will tell you, dude, you're killing me. You need to get inside. And now what it mentioned in this profile of this place is the fact that you can fall through the ice. But I'd like to get into that hunting blind or whatever that is. Let's see. I'm a little nervous. Oh! I'm a little nervous about this. I guess we just had to mind our step. And I don't know if I'm willing to take that chance right now. A lot of times these guys have berries on them, rose hips. Let's see what it is. It might be something new. Scrub brush. We can make sticks out of it. See, but that takes 20 minutes to pull them apart. So I don't think we're going to play with that right now. Huh. Let's see what we have around. So what I'm interested in right now is either getting into that shelter or finding some sort of shelter myself that the nature will provide. Because I got to imagine, yeah, I'm getting pretty cold here, and I'm full, which is great. I'm getting pretty cold. I gotta collect these sticks though, because I will need fire later. And I don't understand, you know, what the issue is with playing a game like this. Oh, here we go. We've got an abandoned railroad track up here. That could be a good option if this guy doesn't offer us the kind of relief that we need. Look at these cattails out here. So we can harvest the cattails, and I'm pretty sure we can eat them also. But let's go inside. They're right there. They're not going anywhere. No, I don't think this is going to do it for us. Oh, there's all kinds of stuff in here, though. Let's see what's in this backpack.
Can't feel my feet.
What we may do is we may throw a fire together in here. See, but we can't sleep here. We'll die here. That's the problem. I don't want that lantern right now. Everything is everything in this book, too. So I grabbed the storm lantern. It has a certain amount of weight to it. It's got some fuel. Wonder if that'll warm me up a little. I may just sit here and let that thing warm me up, see if it works. It looks like I'm still freezing. Okay, so rather than waste that, we're gonna put that away. And I think we're gonna head on up to these rocks. I kind of like the looks of these rocks. Sometimes you get lucky, you find a cave.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
Sometimes you get real lucky and you don't find a cave with a bear in it. But that's not all the time. Okay. Yeah, I'm just collecting these sticks. So what I want to do is I want to live, first of all. But I'd also... Is that a wolf? But I'd also like to find myself a nice place to hang out. What I want to do long term, though, is do some of these challenges that are on this game. There are great challenges on here, surviving bear attacks and fun stuff like that. And usually when this trippy music comes on, means you're getting in trouble. You're getting in big trouble, Jimbo. It's time to find a place to spend the night. I don't see much here. And just because we're getting down to the 97%, see, that's basically your health down there at 96%. You're gonna die if that gets down to 0, and it's a long and agonizing death too. You know, if you don't, I don't know what that gold grass is all about. If you don't make it, you will slowly die, and it's kind of agonizing to watch, but it is what it is. What is this down here? This is something, or is that just some bank? What is that? Concrete? What is that? Why does that look so goofy? I don't know what that is. So it looks like our only hope at this point. It seems like our rest and our food consumption is slowed down big time from what it used to be. It used to take a lot of what you had just to survive. For a short while, you'd need a lot of calories to consume. So that railroad track looks to cut off right there. It does look like it runs through completely through that landmass over there, but I don't know. The fun thing about this game is, what I'm doing right now. I don't know why, but for some reason, there is something calling me over in this direction. And this is a new level. I've never played this level before. What are these? Are these something harvestable? No. That looks a little risky over there, but that might be my only option here, it looks like. I'm guessing this water is... Uh-oh, this isn't a good sign, right? That's not a good sign at all. But you know what we're going to do? Got a hunting rifle, baby. That's good. Check this frozen dude out. Take his ammo. He may sit under here. Take a peek around this corner. So that's the dangerous part of this game. It's just like when I go out fishing. You know, when I go out fishing, I always think that if I'm fishing a new spot, well, right around this bend is where the trout are. They're up. There they are. Hey, we got a rifle, man. That's food. If nothing else, that's food. What else this game does that's great is it, at least for me, it has a tendency rather to put these things in the distance, like this little rock here. You see this rock straight ahead, dead ahead? I know that's a rock, but God, that looks like something else, doesn't it? That looks like it just might be a house. And the game has this incredible ability to make you forge on. And it usually costs you your life, but the birds often are hovering around dead people as well. And as you know, as ugly as that is for somebody, oh, but I don't have nothing to cut it up with. Okay, if we can find a semblance of shelter around here, we're gonna be in good shape. It's gotta be something good. See, that meat's dead and it's frozen. It's not going anywhere. I just don't think I can overnight in that spot over there without a fire. That may be my only option. See, that's a little shed over there. But that's also not enough shelter to really keep me alive. And I'm really nervous about crossing one of these paths here. Go, baby, go! 82% health. I'm about numb now, right? See, what happens next is I will get hypothermic. And I'll have to treat that. You know, I'll have to stay warm for X amount of hours if I don't take care of myself here soon. I just feel like there's something around here. A little cave, a little nook, a little something. Dangerous spot here. Let's see if there's anything up on this hill. There's a chance. Oh, nope, nothing but blowing winds. Nothing but howling winds. I kind of want to see what happens when you fall in. Oh! So that's got to be the end. I mean, there's no surviving that, right?
Never felt so cold in my life.
Oh, wow, look at that. I'm kind of interested in that, really. So it just takes, you just take a big hit, basically.
I'm so cold.
On health.
Up again.
Okay. I'm just trying to speed demon over this ice, and it's killing me.
Freezing.
I don't know how much I like the crack in the ice deal, because I feel like you die a lot faster than this. But that's okay. We're gonna have to light a fire now to recover, because we're at 43% right now, which means we're in bad shape. Now, what I don't understand is, where's the weak ice? How is there weak ice when you're dealing with temperatures like that? I mean, it says right now it's negative 16 degrees. I don't know about you, but as far as I know, which way is this wind blowing? Right at us. That's a bad choice. So as you can see, it's no picnic. Right? Surviving this thing is no picnic. We're gonna head back, I think, to the same place that other guy died. Because that looks like my best opportunity for cover now. Oh, I guess that's what the music comes on when you get to the point where you're too tired to run. Let's hope we've got enough flame to get us back up to a reasonable temperature. Problem is, I don't really know how long that's going to keep me going. But it's like I told you, one of the most exciting things about this game is the fact that, A, you could fall into the water and survive. And, you can do a lot of things that you wouldn't ordinarily be able to do. So Gonna cozy up with the dead guy, I think. Just to warm up, because I don't see a better option really, unless we can find something in these train cars. I know one thing, I've got to make a decision here soon. Because I've got to warm up. Now in real life, I'd probably try to light these logs on these train cars on fire and see if I could get a real blaze going.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
Don't faint. I don't got time for fainting, buddy. Let's see here. Oh, it's looking ugly. 24%. And it's barren out here, baby. So what do? We head back. I think we've got to head back to the blind there. It's kind of our best bet right now. 20%. We've got to get a fire going, eat something. It looks like we may have to take a little rest, which has kind of put us in a bad position, because I think we're about, what, 6 hours away from daylight. Look at the top left there. 6 hours of daylight left. Not great. Now, what I don't know about this blind, I've never messed with one of these blinds before. Like I said, this is a new level on me. I've never played this one before. I really like it. I think it's great. I think there's something just beyond there. But we are technically outside, so we may be able to, look at the bones. Can I make arrows out of them things? So I don't know if we can make a fire in here or not. I mean, it would seem kind of crazy because of the fact that, so we go into our firecraft here. Boom. Can we build it in here? No, we cannot. Damn. Okay, no biggie. Can we build it anywhere? So then we're going to initiate this thing. I think we've got some accelerant. We really can't afford to screw this up, so we've got to get this thing going.
That should help warm things up.
We're at 12% here, so we're going to take care of this fire with our cedar. And as you can see on the right there, it gives us some time. What I really need to do is take a nap. If only for a little bit here. I'm going to put the bedroll out right near the fire, right in the middle of the right near the fire, and just sleep for a couple hours. Hopefully when we get up, we'll have some time to reignite that fire. I gave it 2 hours. Let's see. So we can burn some more sticks here. I don't know that we're going to live. The problem is, see, we can check our health conditions and we've got an issue. Body temperature, see, we have to stay above freezing for 12 hours. That's going to be no easy feat here, especially with the situation we're in. Where are we at here? So we're chilled right now. I said, oh! That's new. That's new. Oh, here comes the miserable slow death. I don't think I'm going to survive this. I don't think I'm going to survive this one, guys. But I wanted to die. I wanted you to see the full scope, because what we're going to do in the next one is we're going to take on the bear. And this bear is a monster. He really is. He's a terrifying little monster. Not little at all. But essentially, you start the game out
to escape this cold.
with this bear chasing you. Well, he attacks you really in the beginning. It's such a cool little deal. But I'm about as dead as it gets at this point. I mean, I probably could put my mind to it and survive this thing. Go over here and find some more sticks. But I don't know. You see, I'm cold. I'm freezing again. Well, here we'll just let it waste out. Just gonna go up here to the top of this mountain and fall to my demise. This is the long dark, right? I took few too many risks. which is kind of fun because I'm not dying. But again, great survival simulation, right? You can't beat this. Maybe I'll run into a wolf and put me out of my misery. And like I said, there's wildlife. There's all kinds of trouble you can get into in this game. But as you can see, I'm at 5%. And I've come back from 5% too before. But once you get to this point, you know, you can hardly even see a mushroom. I can hardly even get my hands on one of these. I don't even know if I can harvest at this. But yeah, you can still harvest at 3%. 2%. You know, it's getting real ugly here. You can't even see. So, that's The Long Dark. Alright, it's a wonderful game. Like I said, I'd like you to join me for more of these. We're going to have fun. We're going to talk news. We're going to talk politics. We'll talk all that stuff while I play. But you can also watch the game and enjoy the game. And we'll have fun. Alright? So, I'm sorry this video had to be a short one. It is what it is. But yeah, like I said, check us out. Check this out. It's a good time. We're going to be playing this game. We're going to be playing Tom Clancy's, what's it called? The Pandemic game. The Division. I'm trying to get my hands on I Am Alive, which is the best urban survival game ever made, in my opinion. Just phenomenal situations and scenarios that you get put in. And we're going to have fun with these. Alright, so see you on the next episode. We're going to start our wilderness survival drama with the great Scar Bear. Talk to you next time.